I might have gone a little too far getting revenge on my boss. I used to work at this boutique marketing firm run by a guy named Trent, who had that obnoxious rich kid confidence and the emotional intelligence of a stapler. He hired me fresh out of school, promised mentorship and growth, and then spent the next 8 months taking credit for every campaign I did, berating me in front of clients, and once even told me I lacked the face for client-facing roles, like he was doing me a favor letting me sit in a corner cubicle at all. I stuck around because I needed the job, but the day he threw away my proposal, literally, like physically crumpled it and tossed it in the trash in front of the entire team because I hadn't used his favorite font, I snapped a little inside, but instead of storming out, I smiled, nodded, and started my revenge in the most painfully patient way possible. See, Trent's ego was so massive he wanted to launch a personal brand on the side. Trent Talks, a motivational vlog series where he dished out advice to young hustlers, and guess who he asked to help with the branding and digital strategy? That's right, me. So I did. I built him a stunning website, curated a fake following of bots to inflate his ego, and even filmed the first few videos with a ring light and mic he borrowed from me and never returned. What he didn't know was that I bought the domain in my name, not his. I registered all the social handles to me. I wrote the scripts with subtle tweaks, phrases that made him sound just slightly unhinged if you watched closely. Then, when he finally quit the agency to go full-time on Trent Talks, because he thought he was that influential, I flipped the switch. Overnight, the site redirected to a parody blog called Trent Talks Too Much, which compiled clips of his worst moments from office security cam footage. I had a buddy in IT, with snarky captions and dramatic music. The intro video started with his most infamous client meltdown, him screaming about the font thing, and ended with a supercut of his inspirational quotes like, "Never trust a woman in heels taller than her ambition," and "If someone has an accent, I stop listening." I sent the link to a few Choice people in the industry anonymously, and it spread. Not viral exactly, but enough that his name started getting laughs in rooms he used to dominate. He tried to sue me, but since I owned the intellectual property and never signed a contract with him for Trent Talks, he didn't have a leg to stand on. Last I heard, he was doing some PR recovery work in Arizona and had rebranded to TRENT, which apparently stands for truth, realness, energy, networking, and tenacity. I wish I was joking. Meanwhile, I landed a better job, and sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I go watch the supercut again. I added dramatic zoom-ins and violin music last time. It just gets better every time.